Okay, did we get write an equation in standard form? Okay, Scarlett, what did you get for an equation? Okay, so give me, what do you want the answers to be? X is going to equal what? And 6, okay. So she said she wants her answers to be 4 and 6. Okay, from there, if we have our answers, what would the parentheses be then? X minus 4 and x minus 6, and it equals 0. Okay. So I have my two factors. Now we want to put it in standard form. Standard form, we need to multiply it out. Okay, so we just organize it. X minus 4 and x minus 6. And then we multiply. X times x is x squared. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 24. So I have the area of that whole box is x squared. Negative 6 and negative 4 is negative 10x plus 24, and it equals 0. So now that's an equation that's in standard form that I can factor to solve. And that's what it meant by work backwards. Start with answers, then go backwards, find the factors. From the factors, you can multiply it out. Any questions over that? Okay, write an equation that can be solved by square rooting. Did anyone come up with that? No one. Okay, Daniel, what equation do you want to have for writing? Something that can be square rooted. Huh? Okay, what are you gonna do? Well, we need to start with something that can be square rooted. Okay, so you want the answer to be 4, or what do you want the 4 to be? Okay, it's equal 4. Okay. What else do we need? We need a squared variable, right? So let's do x squared. Do you want to add, subtract, multiply anything by the x squared? What? Let's add 8. You want to do anything else? Okay, can I solve this by square rooting it? Not sure? Okay, so here's the key that I want you guys to see through this. How I know if I can square root something versus factor it. If you look here at standard form, it has an x squared and an x. I cannot square root x squared and x. Does that make sense? Because the square root of an x doesn't help me any. Okay, over here, I just have an x squared. Because it's just the x squared, I can undo the x squared by square rooting it. Okay, so that's how I know I can square root this versus trying to factor it. That's how I know I can't square root the standard form, because it has the x squared and the x. Does that make sense? Okay, I can also have something like this, x plus 8. The whole thing squared could equal 4. Okay, but I still have something squared and no just by itself. Does that make sense? So know what they each are going to look like so you know how to approach the problem. Okay, so